live in the solution. I'm Mary Trimble, and I have to apologize for my long absence. I needed to give myself time over the holidays to properly mourn my mum and to spend time with my family. This was my mum's holiday, my holiday, so it was a bit of a difficult time, but still it was still full of some joy and happiness and community. So I just needed to take that time for myself. So I apologize. I am back, darling. And I would be most grateful because while I was away, I lost quite a lot of subscribers. So I would really appreciate if you haven't already, please subscribe, like my videos and share them on your social media, and please comment. I adore feedback. I'm here to communicate with you guys, you know, to make a connection. So now, big week coming up. So I'm going to talk about the aspects for the week, but I will go into detail on each video of the zodiac sign, you know, and how it will relate in which area of your life. So on the 14th, Monday the 14th, and these readings are from the 14th of January through, I'm kind of going to cover the 21st, and I'll tell you why in a bit. It's normally just, you know, the 14th to the 20th, but it will go into the 21st because of the eclipse coming up. So I'm looking up here because I have the aspects in the chart up here. So on the 14th, on Monday the 14th, Mercury sextiles Neptune. I'll go into detail in your video. On the 18th, the moon moves into Cancer. Beautiful, emotional, kind of compassionate time. Then Venus trines Mars on the same day. Mercury is conjunct Pluto as well on the same day. And the Sun squares Uranus. Now, on the 20th, the Sun moves into Aquarius. So happy birthday, Aquarius. Venus is square to Neptune on the same day. And then on Martin Luther King Day, the 21st, actually it's the 20th and the 21st, depending on where you are in the world. But this is a super moon. And a super moon means that the moon is very close to the Earth in its orbit, right? So it's going to appear huge, and it's going to be a blood moon. So it's going to kind of have that rusty look to it. And that's because as it enters, you know, as it gets closer to the Earth, the sun, which is opposite, because that's always happens on a full moon, the sun is opposite the moon. And as it moves into the orbit of the Earth, the fractal of lights makes it appear reddish, rustic kind of color. Now, this is a total lunar eclipse, a full moon total lunar eclipse. We won't have another. And this is the first of the year. Guys, we have 5 eclipses this year, which is kind of a lot. But this is the first of the year, and we won't have a total lunar eclipse like this, a supermoon, until March of the year 2021. So that's a long time to wait. Anyway, so that is the they are the aspects for the week. So this is going to be the intro. This will be put on every video, and then we'll go into your horoscope. Okay, so let's go to your horoscope, shall we? Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your reading for January the 14th through January the 20th. I'm going into the 21st a little bit because there is a total lunar eclipse, a blood moon. Anyway, let's see what's going on for you astrologically. And on the 14th, Mercury sextiles Neptune. Listen, Mercury is going to be in your 7th house. Mercury is the planet of intellect and communication, and Neptune is about illusions and dreams and what you wish for. And look, this is what I'm seeing here. Your mind is very much focused on your relationships right now. And look, Mercury is really speaking to Neptune. So you could be having wonderful dreams. If you're single, you could be dreaming about your perfect partner. And look, Neptune is in your house of adventure and spirituality. So I have a feeling that you have the ability to really connect with all your loved ones. You know, even people at work. This is about all relationships, I feel, that you're touching on. And Neptune is going to give you the creativity and the wonderful language. And look, you're going to have the ability to paint a picture in someone's mind. You're just going to have this beautiful language, this beautiful way of communicating with people. And so things are really going to work out for you in that way. Now, on the 18th, the moon moves into your sign. You know, look, you're intuitive anyway, Cancer, but this is really going to enhance it. It's also going to make you feel rather emotional. And, you know, it's in your first house, right? It's in your sign, but it's in your first house. It's like you become this nurturing, wonderful, generous person, you know, totally maternal, and you're really connected. You may even be dreaming about your past relationships, and or your family, you know, your parents or your childhood. I have a feeling that your mind's going to be taken up with that. Now, also Venus is in a wonderful relationship with Mars. Now, Venus is in your house of work and daily routines and service, right? So if you work, and then Mars, the action planet, is in the 10th in your career house. So things, I think things are really, work really hard. If you're working really hard, Mars is going to carry it off in the 10th house, in your house of career. I feel that there's wonderful things going on at work for you with your work. If you work from home, or if you work for yourself, or if you work for someone else, there's definitely action going on this week. You're going to feel some energy. And I feel that you look, particularly if you're working in the service industry, if you're serving, now that could mean, you know, the hospitality, or it could mean health and healing. Definitely things are moving and shaking there in a really good way. Now, Mercury is conjunct Pluto, both in the 7th house. This is, you are going to see through to people's souls. You can dig deep down. Really, your third eye is activated at such a profound level. It's you are definitely getting in touch and really almost making spiritual connections with them. They're very meaningful, not just superficial, but very deep. And you crave that, and that's definitely happening for you. Particularly on the 18th and running up, because this energy, you know, is before and after. Now, the sun in the 7th, so there's a lot, it's all about relationships for you, Cancer. Definitely, it can be your children, it can be your parents, it can be your siblings, it can be your colleagues at work, your clients. There's a really strong connection. Now, you've got the sun in the 7th, right? And it's squaring Uranus in the 10th. So these are, these are surprises or shocks. So you could have a surprise about a relationship could end, a relationship could begin. But these, I think, this particular aspect is referring to your work relationships. So there may be some surprises. You could get new clients. You could lose clients. You could lose a job. Look, whatever it is, it's going to be for the better. You've got to remember that. Embrace that change. Don't waste your time worrying. I'm getting that in a big way. Don't waste your time worrying. Now, the sun moves into Aquarius in your 8th house. Now, Aquarius is all about, Aquarius is all about, you know, the group. It's about the community. It's about your tribe, right? And of course, the sun is shining. It's about highlighting that. However, it's happening in the 8th house, which is death and rebirth. So I feel that your tribe is changing. Now, either you are getting into a new tribe, or you're getting more deeply engrossed in the tribe that you have identified, or if you don't have a tribe, you'll find a tribe. Now, also on the 20th, Venus in your house of work, right, and service, is square to Neptune. Look, this kind of gives you a charismatic demeanor. So you are really able to persuade people into doing things. You could get a new client and close a deal, perhaps. You are shining at work. It's very good for you to be out in the public, and it's really important for you to look. Neptune's in the 9th. It's about spirituality. It's about adventure. Venus is about work and service. I'm feeling that this is all about service for you. So you might be really, you might be feeling the suffering of the world and want to do something about it. And you do anyway, Cancer. That's what you do. Now, on the 20th, going into the 22nd, I told everyone, if you look at start looking at the moon at around 11:40, it's not around, it's 11:41 Eastern Standard Time. And it will last until 12:44. It peaks at 12:15 a.m. on the 21st Eastern Standard Time. So that's why I brought this in, right? So the eclipse is in Leo, which is your 2nd house. It's going to happen in your 2nd house of personal belongings, of earning, right? And the sun is going to be in Aquarius in the 8th house. It's death and rebirth. Definitely things are going to come to an end for you. Some things will end, but wonderful things will be beginning because the sun is in the 8th house of death and rebirth. So it's got to do with your earnings, in your personal belongings. You could end up moving into a new home. You may have just moved. You may be planning to move. You could be moving to another country, another city. You could change what you do for a living. So you may have lost a job and you might be looking for a new job. You may be on your path of, these are clarifying, you may be on your path of, on your life path, on your life purpose. And things are really going to move and shake there. So there's been some profound changes for you, Cancer. And this lunar eclipse is about letting things go. Don't hang on to anything that wants to go. It's going for a reason. Remember that. Okay, so we are doing these clarifying cards for you. I think it looks exciting. Look, change sometimes doesn't excite people, and it's difficult for them, but this change, this is letting go. It can even be letting go of old behaviors. You could change in a profound way yourself, right? Transform, because that's transformative. The 9th house the 8th house is about transformation, right? Okay, come on, guys. Let's see. What have you got, please, for Cancer What's clarifying it? That's it. And, oh, too many fell out there. Let's see. Maybe I'm holding them wrong. Right, let's see. One more card. One more card. Cancer, clarifying. That's it. Ah, interesting. Well, Cancer, your first card out is the Nine of Pentacles. This is dreams and wishes come true, right? And you've got Neptune, which is all about dreams and wishes. So this is wonderful. This is about, look, the nine, I get all caught up with it, right? So the Nine of Pentacles is like, you're almost at 10, right? You're almost there. This is about determination. Don't give up, darling. Keep going. Whatever you're doing, you're on the right path. Whatever you're doing right now is good. Don't worry. Just keep going. Don't stop. That's what I'm getting. Don't stop in a big way. Now, clarifying it is the King of Air. No shortcuts. Do everything for the right reason. Do things with a meaning. This is the champion for justice, the King of Air. He's also the truth seeker. It's all about telling the truth, right? And it's all about softening the way you tell people also. So soften how you deliver your message. Now, the next card is the Knight of Wands. Things are going to happen really fast. It's fast energy coming in for you, Cancer. So what you want to do is you want to really think on your feet. Also, don't be impulsive. And there's definitely impulsive energy coming in, you know, celestially. This is a time where we can be impulsive, and we need to kind of, you know, think on our feet and give a moment, take a breath before you make a decision, right? Or take action. And then clarifying that as the messenger, it's an opportunity coming in for you. There's a major opportunity. This is a wonderful time. Keep your eyes open. Watch out for the opportunity. When you look for it, you'll see it. It's definitely coming. Don't ignore it. Nights are about movement. It's about moving forward. Things are really moving fast for you, Cancer. And then the next card is the Knight of Pentacles. Now, where the Knight of Wands, fire, he rushes in and he's charging in. The Knight of Pentacles kind of makes strategic and methodical moves forward, right? So this is saying don't be impulsive. This is saying think, make thoughtful movements forward. You don't have to rush, right? This is important. Change is coming. I want to say winter is coming. Change is coming. So when you think of making your next move, do it thoughtfully. Really think about your next move. Don't just rush in. And then what's really fabulous about this is that you have the Fool clarifying it. This is a leap of faith you're going to take. This is about seeing the change as an adventure. You've got a new journey ahead of you. A lot of changes are happening, but good changes, exciting changes. So you want to really, look, I always say this, look, when the Fool comes in, change is happening, right? So you can either see this change as, oh my God, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm freaking out. I don't know what's around the corner, right? Or you can be in this energy and say, oh, I don't know what's around the corner. This is so exciting. Anything could happen. It's about just switching that energy from fear into excitement. Because this is an exciting journey. That you have before you, Cancer. There's change, and don't worry. Sleepless nights are over. You can rest assured that things are changing for the better. Cancer, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video and share it on your social media so I can grow my channel that way. And please comment and give me feedback. I love connecting with you guys in that way. That feeds my soul. I really appreciate that. And I always answer every comment. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I love you all, and I'll see you next week.